Buddy, and indeed, welcome to another edition of the Chicago Tony V Show, a belated edition, of course. I apologize. This is very unlike me. I'm starting 4 minutes past 7. Very unlike me. I want you to just to trust that I had my reasons. We'll leave it at that. Today is, what is it, Wednesday? I'm not entirely sure. It is June 1st, 2022. My life is officially back to normal, drudgery. I'm so unprepared, I'm going to go ahead and clean my dreamy glasses right here on air. I've never done this before. Right now, I can't see jack squat. I guess it's good to know that you need your glasses. Oh my goodness. Even without glasses, I think I can tell that the smart, the witty, the charming, the beautiful, the elusive RoboKitty is in the gold medal position. Now that I think about it, how elusive really is she? You know, after she flew in to spend the weekend with me. I guess she's not that elusive after all. Just kidding. She's very elusive. Amber Glow's in the house. Good morning, Amber. How are you, dear? Let's see. Yeah, sorry to be late. I kind of want to be right in the center, moving around the camera, adjusting. I'm not ready for the show this morning. And for that, I'm truly sorry. I don't even have camera 2 fired up. Robo now, that was such a funny comment. Was it by Tank yesterday? Tank was talking about, did we drug RoboKitty before going into the Batcave? That really was kind of fun to show Robo and Lucenzo how the whole studio works from behind the scenes. That was super fun. Amber, how was your weekend, dear? I know how RoboCat's weekend was. It was fantastic. Anyway, what did you do, Amber? It was so hot in the Midwest. I mean, I've seen hotter, but it was not pleasant. And thinking about you down in Texas, Amber, was it just ungodly hot? Is that how it goes in the summer for you guys? Do you even have a winter in Texas? Inquiring minds would like to know. Anyway, I know we did a little post-race show yesterday. Let's see, Monday. Yeah, no show yesterday because I was at the airport with the beautiful and elusive. Turns out she is elusive, right? Because then she left the state. I did not see that coming. I really thought that RoboCat was going to just decide, you know what? How could I ever leave? How could I ever leave? I just, I'm a big dreamer. That's what I am. Oh, that's right. Your boy is 8. I knew there was a birthday coming up, and then because I remembered it from last year. But then, Zeke, right? Zeke is 8 years old now. Hot and humid like like the devil's armpits, says Texas. You know what they say, the humidity is what gets you. And I would have to agree. I golfed once in the summer in the Las Vegas area. It was well into the 90s. I think one of the days, this is a couple days in a row, and one of the days was even broke 100. And what they say about dry heat not being as bad as humid heat is true. I found it to be pleasant, no big deal. The Chicago Tank is in the house. Good morning, Tank. Good to see you, buddy. Excellent. Oh, Georgie girl's in the house. Good morning, Georgie. The gang are finally in. Sorry to be late this morning. We don't need to get into why I was late, but just, I'm a little, you know what, I wonder if it's not just now getting back to the drudgery of my normal life. I had all these lovely visitors this weekend, and I gotta tell you, it was really strange to be just sitting around by myself yesterday after all the fun and excitement. I tried to kind of keep the party going. I sat around yesterday and watched like old Indy 500s and stuff, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same as hanging out with my bros. It wasn't the same as staring into those big brown eyes of RoboKitties. It just wasn't the same. Tank's got some music homework. Let's check it out. Today's music homework is Tony Keith, As Good As I Once Was. Or is it Toby Keith? Tony Keith? Oh, it is Toby Keith. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know a Tony Keith. Jordy says, I had Twitch open and it didn't start actually running the show until like 4 minutes in. Well, that's because the Big Diesel didn't start the show until 7:04. It's on me. It's my problem. Tank, you had a physical yesterday? And you say down to 215. Is that the weight? Is that what we're talking about? Did he tell you got to drop some lbs? That's why I stopped going to the doctor. It's like, stop asking me the impossible. It's not like I get any good news coming out of the doctor. Actually, I remember one time, well, you guys saw me, I lost a bunch of weight. And I went to the doctor for something else, and they, of course, weighed me. And he told me, he says, in the entire 20 years I've been your doctor, he says, this is the lightest you've ever been. Now, you would think that would be a good thing, right? Well, what's the next thing out of his mouth? We need to run some tests to see what's going on. He just thought, well, something's wrong. You lost a bunch of weight. And I said, hey, hold on there, buddy. I tried to, okay? I started eating salads and cut out the spaghetti and stuff like that, all right? Just give me a little credit. So even when it's good news, they just assume it's bad news. Something's wrong. You lost weight. Power Karma's in the house. Good morning, Power Karma. How was your weekend? I hope it was good. PK says, hey, good morning. Great to see your face. Nice shirt. Thank you. This is one of Georgie's favorites. It is to the point now where when I was looking in the closet this morning, and I don't know if you've really noticed, but I pretty much try to wear this shirt. If I wear it during a week, which I usually do because I'm the most boring dresser, I just do the same thing over and over. I do it on a Twitch day. Anyway, I look in the closet and I consider this Georgie's shirt. I just think to myself, oh, today's a Twitch day. And Georgie will like this. And boom, I pull it off the rack. That's what I do. See, Robo is trained. She says she woke up at 7 on the dot without trying. You guys, I think, see, here's what we need to think about, maybe, just to plant a seed, okay? Because in all honesty, it was really, really fun to have RoboKitty hang out over the weekend. Tremendous. And, we were doing this, that, and the other, and we were saying from time to time, hey, wouldn't it be fun to have other pepperonis around too? So maybe what we can do is we can consider this Indy 500 that we just survived. We can consider that the RoboKitty is the trailblazer. She was the one that was adventurous enough to go hang out with a complete stranger from the internet. I'm not a complete stranger, let's face it. But I have no doubt that she had a network of friends, saying, okay, here's a code. Let's go over some code words that you can very quickly text me. She probably had 9 friends with the exact address of, here's where I'm going to be at what time, just to play it safe. She's no dummy. PK wakes up at 3 a.m. That's kind of like me. I woke up this morning at 4:10. 4:10. It reminds me, I need a new shotgun. Regardless, Tank says regardless, 4:30 to 5, regardless of how much sleepy juice I have the night before. I'm kind of that way too. It's a curse. Although the day after the race, holy heck, I slept till, I think it was 8 o'clock. It was lovely. Let's see. Robo says, what are you talking about, Robo? She says, oh, absolutely, except I just brushed them all off. I didn't participate. What did I miss in the comment section? What did you not participate in, I wonder? I was trying to figure it out. Oh, see, PK says, hey, really cool, I'm all in. I've met and rode my bike with 2 Twitch streamers. That's so cool. And Robo and I talked about this a time or two. Yeah, you were answering me. What was my question, RoboCat? I don't remember what my question was. Welcome to my early Alzheimer's, everybody. Robo and I, we just had a couple of moments where what a crazy, unlikely thing that these two, we met each other over the internet, and now here we're hanging out. Oh, this is about your protection posse? So you did have a protection posse. Is that what you're saying? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That means you have friends that care about you. So are you saying that they were encouraging you to check in? And I mean, I totally get it. I'll bet your brother too, right? Of course. Oh my gosh. And this is true. Georgie, she's told the story before. She and Danny met over the internet. Absolutely. I mean, that is true. So they did check in, but then Robo says, yeah, but then they left me alone. Now, is this because, did you say, hey, just cool it? Or did they figure out for themselves, it seems like she's safe, that sort of thing? Here's my goal. And, let's face it, there are a lot of goals that I don't reach, okay? There are a lot of goals that I don't reach, but here's a goal. I really look forward to the time where you're hanging out in person with the Big Diesel, and your network of friends doesn't even worry at all. Oh, okay. It'll be good. That's when I pounce. Just kidding. Oh, so you told them to back off. Like, stop checking in sort of thing? I'm I can't wait to actually talk about this and get all the details. That sounds fascinating. My goodness gracious. Anyway, it was a wonderful weekend. So yes, maybe we're planting a seed, and maybe we can find a way for more of us to kind of get together next year. Now, it could be, and Robo might have some insight into this as well. Now, it could be that that's a horrible idea. What Robo saw is how stressed I get over race weekend because I have family coming in and all this stuff. And Robo says, no, they never did check in when I said I was going. I said I wasn't going to be checking in with them. Oh. Got it. So this is interesting from Tank. Tank says, I would probably be nervous meeting you guys. My mouth tends to load up the trouble bucket. Oh, gee. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tank. I'm really shocked to hear that. Tank, that's why we want you around, right? Crazy. Anyway. But it was tremendous. I am going to be up in... Let me look at the calendar here. Just to give you Chicago-nites maybe a little fair warning. So I am going to be up in... let's see, I leave in 1 week to go be with my mom. She's having surgery. Now, what I don't know, full disclosure, I really don't know, like, how... I don't know how much help she's going to need from me. I don't know what the demands on my time are going to be. So I can't really just right now say, hey, let's set a time and a place. But I would love to. I think we should, whoever can, Lady Letter Carrier, Jeff Woodward, I got to hang out to him or reach out to him and let him know I'm going to be in the area. Whoever else, obviously Tanko, I know you're like downtown, but maybe you could, it would be awesome if we could, I don't know, whatever, do lunch, do something. We will find out. Georgie, thank you for asking about Mama V. She's in good spirits. She's looking forward to this surgery next week. I had a nice talk with her last night, and she is very impressed. She likes her surgeon very much. As a matter of fact, she told me she wrote him thank you notes for the appointments, kind of those pre-surgery appointments where you meet with him and talk to him and he tells you what's up. She wrote him very nice thank you notes after those visits. She's very optimistic about this guy. Tank's on the north side, huh? We'll have to put our heads together, Tank, and just figure out like where's a place where we, that makes it as convenient as possible for everyone involved. We'll get on it, but it would be super awesome to hang out. That is sweet, isn't it, Georgie? Yeah, Mama V writing thank you notes. She really is just solidly in old lady territory. She just really is. PK, great to see you, man. Have a great day. Have a great day. Yeah, no, I won't allow Denny's, Tank. I won't allow it. Nope. The reason that Lady Letter Carrier and I did that was we met on Thanksgiving morning, and that was about the only place open. So, well, maybe we could live stream, some of these distant people, Georgie Girl, RoboCat, Amber. I don't know. It'll be great getting together, but it'll feel weird without the other The other peps. Anyway, we'll keep on that. My camera 2 just turned off. A beef or a beer or whatever. That would be a beef and a beer or both. That would be tremendous, Tank. I'm not kidding. That would be absolutely tremendous. Yes. I love it. We'll figure something out. Okay. You know how I like to do on Twitch days? Holy cow, 725. Georgie got kicked out of a Denny's in Chicago once? All right, tell us the story, dear. Tell us the story. See, and Robo says, I'm so happy to have Tyler here. See, as I was, again, I had this dream going around in my head, right? That, in my head, Robo's going to be just overcome with she's going to get some vision, right? This is where I belong, right? That's what was going through my head. But then what I couldn't work out, what was making me doubt my crazy dream, right? Which is good. It's good that I doubted it, right? I think that's healthy for me. But I kept thinking to myself, yeah, but she has this cat that she loves about 3,000 times more than hanging out with me. Okay, so I didn't necessarily know how that math was going to work out. But reality is good. It's good for you. Georgie, you were being too rambunctious and disruptive at the Denny's. I'll bet you had a hell of a lot of fun. Georgie, I have this feeling that there was a really good stretch of kind of party animal Georgie. Is there some truth to that? Tank, are you being serious or are you joking? Tank says he almost shot someone in the Jewel parking lot yesterday. Georgie was at a Denny's at midnight. Crazy. Georgie's so happy with Tyler back. It's amazing. I guess what's happening is I'm just back to my normal life, right? I had all this excitement over the weekend. Back to normal. Anyway, let's see if I can get camera 2. Is this even camera 2? You guys, all the power was shut off on my, did I just call you Georgie? Robo? I've got a lot going on. Anyway, all the power's cut off to my whole studio over the weekend, so all my settings. So I kind of had to start from square one. I remember your Bourbon Street story, Georgie. Anyway, I clipped some stuff. I was on what would we call it? I said Georgie is happy to have Tyler back. That's a big faux pas. Sorry. RoboCat is happy to have Tyler back, okay? Georgie's got the 3 black cats. Robo has Tyler. And I have nobody. Okay. Now, I have Dolly. It's not true. I have Dolly. Okay, let's see. My brain is mush. Thank you for noticing, Robo. This is not good. I clipped some things, some did you know things. I stumbled upon some sort of website. and I clipped some Did You Knows because I found them interesting. And as Robo just mentioned, my brain is mush. It is total mush. I got to get back into some sort of fighting shape and thinking shape. But in the meantime, I've already forgotten what I clipped and whatever, and so this will be just as interesting to me as it is to you. Otherwise, not very interesting. Okay, let's see what I clipped. Does it even... Oh, camera 2's working. Okay. Did you know an astronaut was allergic to the moon? Well, that's interesting. It goes on to say, seems like someone had a tree moon dust allergy problem. During the Apollo 17 mission, astronaut Harrison Schmitt found out that he had a severe reaction to moon dust. It's kind of interesting. Tank, back to Tank's. Holy cow, back to Tank's near murder in the Jewel parking lot. It was stupid. This lady was coming the wrong way down the aisle in the lot, so I waved her out. She starts flipping me the bird. I pull around her to tell her that I was just waving her out, and she gets out of the car coming to my window. So I pulled my gun from under my lap and said, "Bitch, you better get back in that car before your head gets a moonroof." I have heard it said that guns are really what you're trying to do is change someone's behavior, and I'll bet that worked. Anyway, moon dust. First of all, I found it interesting that it took till the 17th Apollo mission for someone to figure out, hey, I'm getting a little chafed, or I've got a little something going on. Maybe it's the moon dust. I also would like to know how would the guy interact with moon dust? Aren't you supposed to have like an airtight suit? It seems like everything really needs to be hermetically sealed with these Apollo missions. I'm just trying to kind of picture how do you even come in contact with moon dust? I also wonder, I suppose by Apollo 17, they had an understanding. They had probably studied moon dust, right? And they knew what it was made up of and all that stuff. So maybe by the 17th mission, they generally were not afraid of interacting with this stuff. But I sure would think in earlier missions that they would have, been careful. You know what I mean? Anyway, I agree, everyone. That one wasn't that interesting. I agree. Let's see what else I clipped. Did you know? Did you know 3 U.S. presidents have won Grammys? I was really amazed by that. I wasn't interested enough to read the 3 paragraphs below, but let me read them now. Former President Jimmy Carter has won 3 Grammy Awards in the Best Spoken Word Album category. The first one was for Our Endangered Values, America's Moral Crisis in 2007. Jesus, I gotta maybe listen to that. Next came A Full Life, Reflections at 90 in 2016. Finally, Faith, A Journey for All in 2019. Is it just me? Bill Clinton won and Barack Obama was the third. I think that's kind of lame. Did they really deserve these Grammys? I don't know. Do you think maybe there was a good beat to Obama's book? Moving on. Robo says, I gotta say, Obama is a nice speaker, but Bill Clinton, I never got the hype around him. I think they didn't call him Slick Willie for nothing. I found Obama almost looked too comfortable, Tank says Bill Clinton won one for Devil in a Blue Dress. Women found Clinton attractive. God knows why. You know, I think it's the power thing. It's the power thing. I was at a what would a dinner, a political dinner. There were some very well-known national people. And the lady I was with, I'll never forget this. We walked up to shake hands with some of these guys afterwards, right? I'm not going to name names, but you all would have heard of them or whatever. And now this girl I was with was just kind of no nonsense and just and also a raging feminist. Okay. What was so fascinating is when she went up to shake hands with now the most famous, powerful guy in the room, she just got all woozy. She was falling all over herself. She was batting her eyes at this guy. I've never seen anything like it. And I think it's just he was so powerful. I've never heard that term, Robo. Pilf. But anyway. The smartest man from Arkansas is still an idiot. Good one, Tank. Let's see what else. What else did I know? What else did I not know that I clipped? Did you know it would cost $18.3 million to make a replica Darth Vader suit? Yeah, I figured it was like MILF. I just don't like the thought of you LTFing anyone, RoboCat. Just to be honest. Well, almost anyone. Okay, here's what was interesting in this, the lower part, and I'm sure you guys can't read any of it, so let me read it to you. Sure, an exact Darth Vader. So $18.3 million to have a replica of a Darth Vader suit? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen one at Halloween, and people didn't spend that much. Sure, an exact Darth Vader replica would make an awesome Halloween costume, but it's probably a little over budget. According to Time, it would cost the average person $18.3 million to make a real-life replica of the infamous black suit that features a voice modifier, breathing apparatus, prosthetic limbs, and an augmented reality filter. Okay? This is a bullshit premise, right? Even if judging by their rules, okay, even George Lucas didn't then create an exact replica. Even the one they really used in the movie didn't qualify. So this is just like a bullshit thing. I don't know, pissed me off. Okay, yeah, Georgie's getting somewhere. Yeah, PILF. Yeah, see, okay, now we're getting somewhere. How about a little something for the effort? You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what else did I clip here? Did you know professional cheesemakers are studying if music can change the taste of cheese? Right. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Swiss cheesemaker Beat Wampfler. Beat Wampfler plays songs from bands like Led Zeppelin and A Tribe Called Quest during his cheese producing process, and with the help of students from the University of the Arts in Bern, he's studying to see if and how music can change the flavor of his Emmental cheese. Good God. The thing, I mean, just think of these people paying to go to college there. You know, can you imagine these kids going back home for the holidays, you know, and Aunt Marge asks you over dinner, So, what are you studying? Any interesting classes? Yeah, we played Dazed and Confused to a wheel of a Jarlsberg, and I think it made it taste better. How can these people get away? I think it's just that the parents are unaware, right? Or whoever's paying for college. Yeah, George says I'm all for science, but Jesus fucking H. I mean, sorry, Jesus freaking Christ. I was trying to clean that up and I cleaned up the wrong word. My bad. They're selling cheeses or some shit hip hop. Uh, yeah, really. How did they? There must be some reason that this occurred. It was just on the news, eh, Tank? That's weird. This one I thought was fascinating. Check it out. Did you know the filling in Kit Kats is made from damaged Kit Kats? I did not know that, and really that makes a lot of sense. It says the folks at the Kit Kat factory sure know how to recycle whenever a Kit Kat bar is somehow made imperfect during production, like air bubbles or some other issue. The chocolate bar isn't thrown out. Instead, they ground it up into a fine paste and turn it into a filling that's then incorporated back into the production process to create new Kit Kat bars. The only thing I don't like about this, right, is it seems like there is the potential for the filling of a Kit Kat bar, or at least part of the filling of a Kit Kat bar, to be months and months and months older than you think it is, right? Because maybe, I mean, so let's say some of that accidental, that bad Kit Kat that gets ground into the filling gets into a new Kit Kat bar that is then also, we fucked up on this one. We, the little indented, one of the K's, it's a little rough around the edges. No, we can't use that. Ground it up, become filling for the next Kit Kat bar. Well, if this happens over and over, how old is this freaking filling in a Kit Kat bar? I'd still eat it. I don't know why I found that fascinating, but it's right up my alley. I saw the term Kit Kat in there, and it's like, I'm clipping this one and I don't even care what it says. I've got a problem, everybody. What can I say? Let's see what else I did. Did you know wombat feces is cube-shaped? Known for being adorably cute, the wombat is known for producing around 80 to 100 pieces of excrement, gross, each night. And no one knew why it was cube-shaped. That's gotta hurt like hell, huh? Then in 2018, researchers found that the Australian animal's intestines are made up of stretchy and some stiff sections that create the cubing during the digestive process. I still say, people, this is an example of what do we have too much of? Is this too much progress, too much money floating around? Why did someone need to study the cubed shape poop of a wombat? And I know you're wondering, some of you are wondering, what in the hell does it look like? I was too, so I looked it up. Boom. By golly, it is cube-shaped. It's like those cube-shaped marshmallows that you see in some of the specialty things. These look like chocolate cube-shaped marshmallows. Do not eat these. Do not put these in your hot chocolate. It's wombat shit. My God, wait a minute. like regenerative dough. Hey, Tank says there's a bakery, I think in New York, that has been around for like 100 years, and they have put a piece of dough in every batch, every day from the previous batch, so every fresh loaf has the original DNA from its inception. Yeah, people do that with, what the hell is that bread they make in San Francisco? It'll come to me. Georgie, can you explain this comment, please? Georgie says, can we get to the mailbag? It is 7:45, I get it. I just need an explanation. I need to understand for the future. And I want you to be honest with me, dear. Is it that this Did You Know section is that dumb and boring? Do you hate it that much? Or is it that you love and miss the mailbag? I would like to know. It's just a little bit unsettling to see a comment on the show and of saying, hey, can you do something different? It's a little unsettling. George says mailbag is better than square shit. You have this science mind. Georgie is sick of wombat shit. Fair enough. How many of these dumb things? Oh, here, real quick. There's a museum dedicated to failure. I thought that was interesting. Okay, all right. Here's a bullshit one. I guess I'm not going to the mailbag right away. I'm sorry. Did you know ancient cats once led to the extinction of ancient dogs? I think this is bullshit because I have a dog today. Amber too. Jesus Christ, you guys are revolting. Okay, I'll skip that one. Here's one real quick. I tucked one into this section. I guess I got to do a lot more mailbag tomorrow. Jesus, it's 7:47. You guys, isn't this a great picture? I love that picture. Me and Robo in turn 3. We showed it on Monday. I just wanted to show it again. Love it. Such a good time. Okay, all right, people. Mailbag? All right, I'll get to a few. Good Lord. They want more mailbag in the recipe. I just love that picture, okay? So sue me. It was a lovely time. RoboCat is a tremendous person. It was super fun. Super fun. Next time we'll roll even more pepperonis into the mix, and it's going to be great. All right. Here's a GD mailbag question, okay? You people trying to tell me. The mailbag is definitely filling up. That is no doubt. Amber, are you saying you come here for the mailbag? She says, I'm here for it. I woke up early. Anyway. Dear Tony, I'm not doing college. I'm trying to decide what to do next. Should I go into the military or work on a crab fishing boat? I want to do something physical and I can't sit behind a desk all day. Donnie from Cleveland, Ohio. Jesus Christ, if Donnie is from Cleveland, how far away from home are you going to be on a crab fishing boat? That's like Alaska and shit, isn't it? It is a great picture, Amber. Thank you. It's great. Let's see. Crab. So should I do crab fishing? I gotta reset. Thinking about that Robo picture again. Okay, a crab boat. You're gonna be probably Alaska, right? Am I right? Is that what the TV show? There was a TV show about Tank. Tank says, if you join the military, you'll probably catch crabs anyway. Oh my God. That's right to the front of the Chicago Tank coffee book for sure. That is truly hilarious. Now, I'm just thinking, for some reason, I'm keying in on Donnie is in Cleveland, and I'm thinking about how far away from home he's going to be. I don't know why I'm keying on that, but if he's in the military, he could go anywhere, right? Ode to Nuns in the house. Check this out. Ode says, I worked scallop boats when I was young. Hardest job I ever had. Even harder than the Army. So check it out. Ode has done both. Ode, you're like the perfect person to answer this question. That's hilarious. I kind of feel like, see, here's what I'm thinking. Tank says, is Cleveland known for crabs? Where the fuck did that even come from? Right. I am assuming, I mean, you can't, you have to like go to the ocean first of all. Crabs are in the ocean. Or they're at the discotheque or wherever, whatever. But, so he's going to have to travel. I don't know. This is an impossible question to answer. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. What do you guys think? Crab boat or military? My thinking is if he goes military, he'll probably he has the chance of learning a wide array of skills compared to a crab boat. But then the crab boat, if he doesn't like it, he can just leave. Well, next time they go to shore, that might take a while. But in the military, if he doesn't like it, there's probably a longer commitment there, right? It's weird. I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Dear Tony, my girlfriend dumped me on social media for all our friends to see. She didn't even tell me privately at first. Jesus. I want to get her back in the most public way possible. I need some ideas. I want something epic. It's from Chase. God. That pains me. That pains me. Oh, so more money in crab boating, thinks Ode. That's interesting. That's, let's take that into account. So for this fella named Chase, he sounds fancy. Why do I picture Chase as maybe he wants to be like a stockbroker? That's like a stockbroker name to me. Robo says, Chase, just get off social media. I totally agree. And see, here's the thing. There's very little detail in this, but what I'm thinking is, first of all, be grateful, right, that you're out. Because a person who would do this, I'm going to break up with this guy on social media in front of everyone. You should be, first of all, thank your lucky stars. Just be grateful you don't have 3 or 4 rugrats with this biatch. So that's first. You dodged a bullet. Secondly, everyone who's a halfway decent person who witnessed this now knows that she's a complete loser bitch, okay? This is all very good. And I'm going to agree with Tank here. Tank says, Chase, quit being a bitch. The broad shit on you. Don't be stupid. I agree with Tank. I think you got to take it on the chin. Do not reciprocate. Walk away. And let's see. Amber says, don't pay back evil for evil. Totally agree, Amber. Right now, Chase is going to get a little sympathy. Maybe. And he certainly has the higher ground now. Now, Robo brings up a very good possibility here. Maybe Chase is a dick and he deserves it. Well, I have an inkling of that as well, because Chase did right to be saying, I want to do something epic on social media to, really stick it back to this girl. And tell her she smelled like a tuna cannery. I do have this feeling that Chase needs to be saved from himself, right? I say don't do a thing. That would be my deal. I would just, for me, if it were me, I would bask just in having forever having the higher ground now. I would bask. I would never flinch. It's a good point. Robo says if he wants to publicly get back at her, imagine how he'd act in person. I know. I'm not... Chase, you gotta... we are a little worried that you want to get back at her. We're a little worried. Okay? We're trying to save you from yourself. Just take it on the chin. Be a man. Move on. 7:55. Okay, let's see what we got. Dear Tony, is it wrong to have multiple girlfriends who don't know about each other asking for a friend? I'll bet you are. Bad punctuation. There should be a period at the end of friend. I'm just saying. This is from Bill D. Is it wrong to have multiple girlfriends who don't know about each other? Well, I guess I don't exactly know what you mean, but it seems like what you mean is like a romantic relationship where it sounds like the girl involved thinks that it's an exclusive. Georgie. Maybe go back to the Did You Know segment. Tag says, yes, it's wrong. There's a reason. Right. This is self-evident here. This is self-evident. There's a reason you're writing into some stranger saying, is it wrong? Yes, because why, if it weren't wrong, why don't you throw a party and have all of them meet each other, okay? Throw a cocktail party. Have them all meet each other, and then you tell me, is it wrong? See, now here, Ode says probably better they don't know about each other. Right. This is true. Now, this is an interesting question, really, if we think about it. Should we say to this person, should we encourage this person to pick one and just get out of the other relationships, or keep? I think he's just going to be the way he is, right? Yeah, Tank says, yeah, how would you feel if the shoe were on the other foot, This is a self-evident. So this is self-evident. I think really the question, I just go back to, it's obviously, you will get the answer to your question by introducing them to each other. They'll let you know is it wrong or not. They might really gang up on you and fill your bagpipes with Wheatina. So I think it's wrong. You need to get out of. Well, do what you're gonna do. A guy who does this, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, right? Even like once you're married or whatever, this type of person, you're just wired that way, I think. All right. 7:59. Jesus. Let me fit one more in. I think that's all I can do. I probably can't even do this one. Maybe I ought to just end here. Is that a good letter? I'll try and fit one more in. Final offer. Here we go. Hey, Tony. My neighbor borrowed my push lawnmower last summer and still has it to this day. Thank God I had two. Now he wants to borrow a bunch of my woodworking tools. I honestly am worried that I'll never see some of them again if I lend them out. I want to say no, but I also want to be a good neighbor. He is a nice guy, but just doesn't keep track of things. What would you do? What would you do? From Bill D. Here's your one more. This is your one more, RoboCat. All right, let me get this straight. You loaned out a lawnmower, but you had two. That's interesting. So kind of no skin. Now the guy, and he never gave it back. That's also interesting. And now something I can relate to with Bill D is I get wanting to be a good neighbor. I also get letting people walk all over you, which is I think that's maybe how Bill is wired. And yeah, but this is different. You had multiple lawnmowers, but you have only one set of woodworking tools. This is getting Tank's goat. Give him directions to Home Depot and get your shit back. Fucking pussies today in the letter bag. This is true. I would agree. And yeah, Ode says grow some balls, go get your shit. Everyone's on the same page. And let's see. Georgie says tell him no because you never got your mower back. Be honest. Agreed. Robo says nope. Tell him no. He didn't even give your lawnmower back. Yeah. I'm in full agreement. Amber Glow. Ugh. Get your lawnmower back first. People don't take care of borrowed things like they should. They should always return it in better condition than they received it. Here's the thing. I mean, isn't it interesting that people are wired this way anyway? I mean, this neighbor fella should never put this Bill guy in that position in the first place. Who does this? Who does this? I don't know who does it. All right. It's 8:02. I really got to go. I'm sorry. I know you guys want more. I actually really have to go. I'll do, how about this? All right, all you mailbag people. I'll do a bunch of mailbag tomorrow. I know, obviously, I'm way backed up, so there's some of the letter writers will be happy with that anyway. Amber, you would have just mowed the guy's yard? Jeez, Louise, I wish you were my neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? Listen. I'll do a bunch of mailbag tomorrow. Okay, I'll try not to waste your time. You guys, if you wouldn't mind, just if everyone would please send me a detailed outline of what they want the show to be each day, I'd appreciate it. And listen, I love you guys. I like you guys. And it's good to be back. You know, pretty much. It was more fun over the weekend. You know, but whatever, back to my normal life. And I love you guys. I like you guys. I will see you tomorrow morning on Reddit. I think tomorrow's Thursday, isn't it? And until then, I just want to remind you, you know, because you're good enough, you're smart enough, don't take any shit from anybody. And that's it. I'll see you